Atlanta's police chief has resigned after the fatal shooting of an African-American man at a drive-through restaurant in the southern U.S. city. 27-year-old Rashard Brooks was shot dead by a police officer when he allegedly tried to run away. Demonstrators later set fire to the restaurant. Over the past 3 weeks, people across the United States and the world have protested the death of George Floyd at the hands of the police. Now, protesters have closed down a major Atlanta highway calling for action following Rashard Brooks' death on Friday night. He'd been asleep in his car at a fast food restaurant when police approached him and asked him to breathalyze him. He fled, allegedly with the police taser, which he appeared to point at officers pursuing him. He's then shot by one of the officers. Most, including the Atlanta mayor, are in agreement that the incident was not a justified use of deadly force. Furious protesters set fire to the restaurant. By the time firefighters arrived, it was reduced to charred rubble. In Japan, thousands turned out at a rally to protest against racial discrimination, holding BLM placards. Participants marched through central Tokyo. Protesters said racism was also an issue in Japan and that minority races like Korean and Chinese nationals were often attacked in hate speech. Organizers said today's rally was initiated through social media channels by an African-American man who is a university student in Japan. Many demonstrators wore face masks and observed some social distancing as the number of new virus cases is on the rise in Tokyo.